So welcome to Recfest Day 1. This is going to be the day that we go over Pacific Rec Move, so what you can do at Pacific Rec to get yourself moving. We are going to hop right into staff introductions and then sort of take you through what Pacific Rec offers. We are going to have a second and a third day of Recfest. Tomorrow's going to be about play, and Thursday is going to be about exploring. So I'll introduce Mark. Mark Falkenstein is our Executive Director of Campus Life, and then I'll toss it over to Laura.
Hi, my name is Laura Whiteley. I'm the Assistant Director of Competitive Sports and Facilities. So I oversee the intramural sports program, club sports program, the outdoor adventure program, as well as our recreation facilities.
Amber, go for it, yeah.
My name is Mute. My name is Amber Cavakar, and I am the Assistant Director of Fitness, Membership, and Marketing. Yeah.
Awesome. And then we have two GAs. Enzo Everett, he's our Graduate Assistant of Facilities and Risk Management. And then I am Amber, or Bam Bam, or Bam, and I'm the Graduate Assistant of Competitive Sports and Outdoor Programming. We are going to, well, actually, you know, we'll do the fun check-in question. So to all of us, how did you work out last? If you want to add that into the chat function, it's okay if you haven't worked out in a couple months. I really haven't, but I do take walks around the community. So if you just want to open up that chat function and pop it in there, let's see how y'all have been staying active. Okay, nice yoga stretching. Oh gosh, okay, great. Cool, looks like we're staying real fit. Awesome. We're gonna go through a fun little Pacific Recreation Year in Review video. So let me know if y'all can hear this. Hopefully it works. Awesome. So that was a little last year snippet of what we did at Pacific Rec. So just want to go over a couple ways that you all as a community can stay in contact with us, especially through our social media accounts. So we have a couple, they're all at Pacific Rec. We have Instagram, Facebook, we have a Twitter, we also have a YouTube channel. We definitely use our Instagram probably the most. So if you ever have a question, you can DM us there. Or if you don't have any social media handles, we do have an email, pacificrec@pacific.edu, that you can reach us at. And registration for all of our programs, especially since we're all online right now, you can do in our Pacific portal, which is pacificrec.pacific.edu. You should go there. All the icons are updated, and all of our fall programming are all there with, you know, registration deadlines and all that good stuff. Laura or Amber, do you want to mention anything about the portal?
Yeah, the registrations for all of our intramural esports are up there, as well as our Tiger Escape, which is our self-guided retreat. That's under, the Tiger Escapes are under Tiger Escapes, of course, and then there's a spot for intramural sports as well.
Yeah, and I would say please remember to check out the FAQs and check out our special events we have coming up in this semester. We'll definitely be marketing these on our website and social media, but the portal is the best way to get an understanding of everything that we have to offer.
Absolutely, yeah. Another really great way to stay connected on campus is through the Canvas Pacific Plus course that all students have been enrolled in. All of our events are on the are in Pacific Plus, so if you ever have any questions or forget that we have a portal ourselves, you can just hop into your Canvas course, which is where all of your classes are. So really great two-way street to stay connected academically, and then of course with programs through Student Life and all of our other really great offices on campus. And then this is just sort of rundown of tonight's agenda. We've gone through introductions, we've gone through our year in review, so we are going to be shifting gears right now to be talking about Tiger X. Then we'll be talking about Tiger training, and then go to general fitness, healthy habits, and well coaching, and then end the night with some awesome fitness-themed trivia. So as of now, I'm going to be turning the virtual mic over to Amber to talk about Tiger X.
All right, thank you so much, Amber. So as you know, I'm kind of over the fitness, so I want to tell you a little bit more about one of the greatest ways to stay fit with some support this semester. So our Tiger X Group Fitness program is open to all levels, and it's taught by a team of certified instructors. We're going to talk a little bit more about those people particularly and a little bit more about them, but the class types that you can expect from us this semester are Zumba, Yoga, Strong Nation, Sculpt, Core and Balance, and Bar. So there's actually 3 ways to join in. You can go to our portal and click on the individual class, and then once you register for that class, you check out as if it were any other item. It will cost $0. It will actually send you a calendar invite along with the exact Zoom link to join the class. The Zoom links are going to stay consistent for each class throughout the schedule duration. So for example, our first schedule is August 23rd through August 4th. If you want to go ahead and save that link, go back to it, you absolutely can. The easiest way to get our links is also through Pacific Plus, or you can register to join our virtual fitness group. So there is a link hyperlinked that we will have for you to do that, just to register, and then you will add the group on Facebook. Can you go to the next slide, please? So here's kind of what our virtual fitness group will look like on Facebook. It is searchable, so make sure you go ahead and search for it. It also has the exact link to the registration form if you want to just copy that and paste it into a new browser. But those are kind of like the 2 steps. So you request to join the group, and then you also fill out the registration form, and boom, you'll have access to that group. And what's great about it is it's open to anyone on campus, people that just graduated, all students and alumni. If you click the image, we'll convert this into a PDF, you'll be able to get into the group immediately, or please feel free to go to Facebook and search to add it. What's great about this group is that we will post past recorded classes. We'll also share things about little snippets or things you might need for class. Each week we'll send you a reminder with the links for the classes so that you'll kind of be remotivated and reminded to drop in and try something new, make it work for your schedule. Other ways to find past classes, I've linked some of our YouTube playlists. We will be uploading classes that we're able to record and capture for you into there. From time to time, some of the classes will actually coordinate with Facebook. For example, Cynthia's Sculpt class, she knows how to integrate and is able to stream that live. So you have the ability to watch the Zoom class live from the Facebook group, which is pretty neat. Thank you. Next slide. So what I've got here, let's go. Huh. Interesting. All right, so here we go, back to the schedule. Here's our schedule for the fall. We've got a triple header on Wednesday, but most classes have 2 days, and then Sunday morning we have Zumba, which is a super popular class. What we will have for you is the ability to download the PDF links, and each class is hyperlinked to be able to access the Zoom recording as you wish. So then on the top right corner, we have a reminder to join the fitness group, the virtual fitness group, which we just talked about, and when we don't have classes due to holidays this year. So next slide, please. You click it once more. All right. So here's our class descriptions we have. I'm just going to run through these classes pretty quickly, but bar is one of those classes that will actually sneak up on you. It is small movements, but it's super intense, and you will feel like you're getting a workout without a lot of impact. That's one of the best feedback that we get from bar class, and it's also synced with music, which we love. So core and balance is one that is going to help you to get functionally more strong. So your core connects to everything else. So it affects your posture, it affects how when you move and bend. I love that class for that. Then we have sculpt, which is kind of like a entire body workout for you to get. We have 2 classes led by 2 awesome instructors. Strong Nation is in the family of Zumba. So if you've heard of Zumba, you might have heard of Strong by Zumba. And Strong Nation is a little bit more hit-based, still with the great music, and still synchronized class. So it's really fun to stay motivated. And yoga is one that is led by 2 of our instructors, Amanda and Deanna, and we'll both have a chance to hear from them a little bit later on. One of our most popular classes as well on campus. We offer a lunchtime and evening options. And last but not least is Zumba and the family of Strong Nation. All about music, all about having fun and moving and dancing. I'll let the instructors who stop by talk a little bit more on that. But some of our most popular classes we're excited to continue offering. Next slide. So now we're going to hop into some of our bios. It looks like we have Deanna here. Amber, could you go to Deanna's, and Danny will be with us shortly to be able to explain a little bit more about herself. All right. So Deanna is here. Deanna, would you mind turning on your camera and maybe giving an introduction about yourself and your classes?
Here we are. Hi. Hi, so I'm Deanna, and I'm looking at that picture there. I was trying to remember which one I sent in. So I will refrain from talking about my beloved little boy there, who is in Santa Barbara right now, but I'm in Stockton, and I've been teaching for the university, teaching yoga classes since 2005. And it really has been the heart and soul of my joy of working at the university, and one of the main reasons I've continued to live in Stockton as long as I have. And I obviously love the in-person classes, but had super successful, wonderful connection throughout the whole spring and summer with our remote classes. And we do a variety of things. Movement, of course, is one of the ways we connect deeply with ourselves and the world around us, and also support ourselves to do what we're here to do. So lots of things about alignment and circulation, rooted in old traditions of this wonderful language, yoga, and also always incorporate some meditation and breathing practices, so that each class really love to be able to offer kind of a whole spectrum of very quiet, still aspects and movement, energizing aspects, so that actually gives you tools to carry into your daily life.
Excellent. Deanna, I put 60 plus on next to yoga because your classes are 60 minutes to 75. Can you tell them a little bit more about your class times?
Okay, they're going to say that is the youngest looking 60 plus year old. Yes. So, yeah, 60 plus. So we have Wednesday evening class from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. And we have offered that in the last couple of years, and that time frame has been really popular for people. So really usually well attended and a great time at the end of the day, but maybe, ideally before dinner. So help you to kind of really center yourself. So that one's an hour. And then on Friday, kind of our special, I've always considered like the capstone yoga class, because we get a little more time Friday afternoon at the end of the week. And that's 5:15 to 6:30, just giving a little more time to like move into some fun sequencing and then a deeper relaxation at the end.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Deanna. We're going to go ahead and move on to Danny. I appreciate your time and thank you for stopping by. Stick around as long as you want.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Amber. Can you take me to Danny? She was more towards the start. Awesome. Hey, Danny, do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hello, everybody. My name is Danny Dar, and I teach Strong by Zumba, or AKA Strong Nations. I didn't know that I was supposed to introduce myself. I
Yeah. Just
What was
tell
that?
them what you love about teaching here and tell us your class times, and you're good to go, my friend.
Oh, okay. Well, I love everything about teaching Strong at Pacific. I think the students' energy just pretty much encouraged me to continue doing what I love.
And what are your class times? When do you teach, Danny?
I teach Monday and Thursday at 5:15 p.m. Oh, Strong by Zuma is actually a hit program. There's 4 different quadrants. So we start with the warm up, and then we do Q1, which stands for quadrant 1, and then Q2, Q3, Q4, and then we finish the workout with a cool down.
I appreciate it. I was explaining how it's very segmented and works with the music. So we encourage everyone. It's in the family of Zumba, and it's very music related and driven. So we're excited to have that 2 times a week. Thank you so much, Danny. Can we go on to, let's see, Amanda or Vanessa's bio? All right, Vanessa, would you mind saying hello and introducing yourself, your class, and what you love about being a Pacific or teaching a Pacific?
Yeah, hello everyone. I am Vanessa. I am a new instructor here to the Tiger X team. I started over summer. I'm actually a graduate student in the chemistry department, but throughout my undergrad and the beginning of my graduate school, I was always going to the gym and either participating in Deanna's yoga classes or Leslie's bar classes or Deidre's cycling classes. So I was kind of always there. And when the opportunity presented itself to be a bar instructor, I was like, oh, I'm going to take it. It's mine. It's one of those exercises that I've always loved because it kind of incorporates a little bit of everything. So it's very musically based. So it's always on the music 8 count. The base of it is usually like a ballet. So bar, the ballet bar. But the way I teach it is I'll either have like a class that's really focused on toning, so a slower class, but you really feel the working out certain muscle groups, or I'll have a class that is maybe a little more faster paced to get in kind of a bar cardio type class. But yeah, it's great because I'll kind of entangle once we start to get moving and like warm up, then some stretches might be more yoga based. So I might, incorporate a down dog and then maybe work out the abs. So you switch to plank from there. So it kind of incorporates yoga, Pilates, ballet, and then sometimes a little cardio in there. It's all encompassing. That's why I really like it.
Awesome. And tell us your class time one more time.
I'll be teaching Tuesdays at 5:15, starting next week. Today, the class is going to be subbed by Leslie.
Let's go to Leslie's bio really quick, if possible. Thank you so much, Vanessa.
Okay.
And all teachers, welcome to stick around if you want, just for yourself, but you're free to go after you've made your presentation. So Leslie is actually the person who has really created a foundation for BAR and really had the most connections with students and faculty. So we're really excited to have her. She's actually a staff member as well that works for the university with the Center for Teaching and Learning. So if you get a chance to drop into one of our classes, please do. She's normally teaches during the lunchtime on Mondays at 12:05, and people love her. She's got a real passion for it. It's an honor to have her as a staff member and instructor, and she will actually be subbing class today at 5:15. So when you get a chance, please check out Leslie. Thank you, Amber. Will you move on to Amanda, please? I think we got Amanda on the call, and Amanda, if you're ready, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. My name is Amanda. I've been teaching yoga at the university for, I think, a little over a year, maybe a year and a half now. I also work at the university in the finance center. But yeah, so for my class, I teach on Tuesdays, 12:05. It's only for 45 minutes, but I try to put a lot in there as much as I can. My rule of thumb is that nothing is required. I always appreciate when people just honor their body. If you feel sore or something just doesn't feel right, you are not obligated to do any kind of pose. I really emphasize the breathing. I feel like that is the most important aspect of yoga, and so I try to reiterate that in my classes. We do challenging things, but I hope that the students realize that doing challenging things and keeping calm in the midst of it, you can do it on the mat and off the mat, whether it's during your exams or just anything in life. But yeah, it's only 45 minutes, so we get a nice little workout, stretching, and lots of breathing, and it's just a good time.
Thank you so much, Amanda. Let's see, who have we left out, Amber? Can you go to one of the instructors? I think we have Deidre. So Deidre is one of our, cycle is actually Deidre's passion and what she's really known for at University Pacific. As you know, we're close, so what Deidre's going to be helping out with is her other second most popular format that she knows really well and does really well. So Sculpt is going to be her class. Check her out on the schedule when you get a chance. We're excited to have her. She's been in the game for a very long time. As you know, fitness is unique to everyone's perspective and everyone's experience. So I encourage you to try as many classes as you can and learn from these awesome teachers. Thank you, Amber. Can we go on to another instructor? Awesome. So Kelsey, that's okay. Kelsey may not be making this call, but she is our Zumba instructor, resident Zumba instructor, and then also teaches Zumba toning when we're back open to the facility. Kelsey's got an energy and love for dancing. I'm in awe of her, and she also works on campus in the sustainability department. So you may see her attached to other programming on campus. If you've taken her class, you can't not have fun. I can't even dance, and I enjoy Zumba with Kelsey. So I encourage you to check her out. She's on the schedule twice, I believe on Sundays for sure. All right, let's go on to the next one. I think we have Cynthia as another bio. All right, so Cynthia is also a wonderful person to learn from. She teaches Sculpt and Core and Balance, and the Sculpt will be offered at lunchtime, and the Core and Balance is a Friday morning. Cynthia has also been in the game for a long time. She owns her own facility. She has a great way to relate to people. She's authentic herself. She teaches and she shows you how to do things. Really excited to have all these members on our team. Amber, please let me know if I left out any bios. I think we hit everybody. Great. All right, so if we happen to see an instructor pop in, we'll definitely give them a shout out. Thank you so much for coming, Deanna, Amanda, and Vanessa. Really appreciate your time. We're gonna move on to Tiger Training. Bye, y'all. So Tiger Training is the complement to Tiger X Group Fitness. So this is a little bit different. So if you're looking more into technique, into actual exercise breakdown and how you can build your own workouts, that's where Tiger Training is a great resource. It can help anyone who is maybe never been in the gym or someone who wants to elevate their workouts to hit certain goals or accomplish certain things and learn more about what does it mean to actually train themselves and get in that routine. So Tiger Training is a student-led process. All of our trainers are certified, and they help create a workout program for yourself, or they can teach you, they can motivate you. They kind of do it all, but it usually is on a smaller scale. So usually one-on-one help, or it can be small group training. We've got 3 ways to interact with trainers this fall, which I'm really excited about. We have the virtual one-on-one sessions. So those are, Zoom sessions that you would fill out a consultation form, meet with a trainer, make sure they understand your goals, set some SMART goals, and then go from there to train based off what you have in your place. You turn the camera on, they lead you through a workout. That's the easiest. And those do have packages that you can buy from 3, 6, and 12. And then we have a free workout plan consultation where when you fill out that consultation form, you will check that you want to just kind of learn how to build a workout for yourself with what you have for the next 30 days. So that will be more of a talk through, and the trainers will meet with you and see what you're interested in and kind of help you formulate that in a collaborative way. And the last one is a brand new feature. So we have group training series. This will be done via Zoom as well, but this is where Eric will lead you through a format of exercises to accomplish a goal. So we'll talk more about that in the next few slides. Great. So here's some more of those session breakdown pricing that we'll offer. Our priority is to serve students. Right now, we do have a little bit friendlier pricing for students, and then non-students are available on the waiting list if trainers are accessible. And then, of course, the workout consultation is free, and that can be done, once or twice a semester by students. Let's do the next slide. So the individual training options are available as of now, and we're going to run those through before fall break. Step 1 will be to complete that questionnaire that is actually located on our portal, and as well, we will make sure to create the link on our new website that's coming out shortly. As you know, the cost varies. So basically, once you complete that client information and health questionnaire, I will receive that. We'll make sure that we can link you with a trainer who's available to meet. And then from there, you will talk, do the goal setting, and see what you want to go forward with. And then we have the one-on-one consultation. So, your consultation will be 30 minutes if you're going to be doing Zoom sessions with your trainer, and they're going to be really taking it over. It might be a little longer, 45 minutes or so, if you're actually building that workout together, because we want to make sure that we give you an email, that you've got that resource, and we're understanding exactly what's going on there. So, yeah, any questions, you can always reach out to me via email. I'm usually always quick to respond within a day or so, and then you're pretty much set. You'll start your training once you're registered as an individual. Next slide, please. So meeting our trainers, David has actually been with us a couple of years. I've gotten the pleasure of knowing David. He is a great guy. He actually is in dental school, so he's a little bit busier than the other trainers, but he has graduated from Pacific. He may or may not be jumping on the call, but we'll be sure to give him a shout out. His specialty is in lifting. So if there's students out there that are interested in learning about lifting and have a set of dumbbells or access to weights, he's the person I would try to hook you up with. And of course, you can choose a trainer based off of your preference. So on that consultation form, you can actually select, I think I'd like to learn from David. I'd like to learn from Ed or Eric. Our trainer team is expanding potentially. It really depends upon the interest we have, and we do have a personal training course class that students are able to test and then apply to see if they want to join as a trainer. So depending on virtual training really taking off, we may have some new trainers to introduce later on in the year. Let's go to the next one. All right, so Ed is also a wonderful trainer, upperclassman. He has come to us as a transfer student. He's really a down-to-earth person, and what I love about Ed is that he's very, very calm, very relaxing, but he knows what to do. So he's one of my favorite new additions to the team. You may not have heard too much about him, but he is from up north, and he may be dropping in to say hello in a little bit. Let's go on to the next one. Oh, did we miss Eric? Oh, I think he's after this one. Okay, yeah. So Ed and David are going to be handling more of the individual trainings. I wanted to kind of jump into the small group training series. The first one we have up is Resistance Strong. So we're actually going to mail you everything in that little image there. So we have resistance bands, a jump rope, a handle resistance band, a little bag, and a little workout towel. So there is a cost associated with this program for that reason. So make sure that you register by the deadline by 10/14 so that we can make sure to ship that out to you. And then we'll have a once a week workout for 60 minutes. This will be with Eric, whose bio will be coming up soon, every Thursday 4 to 5. So make sure that you have the ability to squeeze that into your schedule. And Eric will also supply you with the workout that we've done. So please check that out. That is open on the portal for registration now. Our second small group training series is called Let's Hit It. Let's Hit It is all about high intensity interval training. So that's where you do something, you know, as intense as possible, and then you take a break. So there's different variations of HIIT training that will be included in this. Eric is also going to be leading this training series. This will take place after the resistance training. So if you're interested and you want to do both, you absolutely can. This one has no cost. Shorter workouts twice a week, Wednesdays and Saturdays. Next slide. All right, so this is why I had Eric over here, because he's going to be the man leading the small group training. He's also one of our newer trainers in the last year or so. He has been trainer certified for about 2 years now. He has a great connection with clients. They really love his explanation and his detail. He's also a great guy. I just really appreciate our group of trainers. I trust them, and I hope you get a chance to interact with them in some way. All right, so what trainer questions do you have for me? Anybody? All right, moving on. So now I want to jump into some general fitness. What we have to offer at the Baun Fitness Center, every little area is bolded here and then gives you a little breakdown of what we offer. You must have your ID to come. You do get full access when you're at 9 units or higher. There is locker rental available and free towels that you can use whenever you come. Give you a quick visual of each of our areas. Our raw room is our multi-purpose room. It has functional equipment and is one of our most popular spaces. On the right, you see we have the Olympic deadlifting or the Olympic lifting stations. We have 2 of those. Those are really popular, and we have new weight plates on those, so we're really excited to invite people to come in. Also in the first picture, we have our Salt Air Runners. These are self-propelled, self-powered, so you can just jump on, do your circuit, and get into something else. Thank you, Amber. Our cycle room, also known as the bike shop. This is set up on the left for some distancing, some physical distancing. So we will have classes in there at reopen. And then on the right, you can see what it would look like when it's got all 20 bikes ready to go. These have Kaiser bikes. They're one of the smoothest cycle bikes in the industry. So I encourage you to, whether it's for a class or just when you're in the gym, this room is available for use when there's not a class. And right on the other side of the door to the bike shop, right on to the left, you would see a little instruction guide how to set it up. Because spin bikes are a little interesting, and you want to make sure that you have those adjusted to your fit. So if you're ever interested to help get that set up or the instructions, you can also reach out to me. Next slide. So our rock tower, 36 foot tall. Laura is actually the lead of this area. So when you get to talk more about play, I'm sure this will come up. But this is a very popular item in our facility. You know, they say you got to climb the tower once when you're a student at Pacific. I know that's for sure. I have climbed it, maybe not to the top because I'm scared of heights. When there's not climbing open and supervised by our staff, we do have a ping pong table that's available for use. You can go in there and play. Amber or Laura, did you want to add anything to the rock tower now?
Sure, yeah, we'll be talking about it more on day 3 of Recfest for the Explore Day. Yeah, so the Rock Tower, in addition to being open on weekday evenings and on Saturday for hours, the Rock Tower is run by a great group of students that are really in tune with the climbing community and really great at helping you out. So whether you are someone with a lot of climbing knowledge and experience or someone that just wants to try it out. The staff is there to help, and they do a great job at it. And they also run some really awesome programs throughout the year when we're open. They do climbing challenges. So for example, the Mount Whitney Challenge, which is something like climb the tower 416 times to climb Mount Whitney, as well as climbing competitions and other challenges. So there's some fun stuff going on.
Thank you so much, Laura. It looks like we had Edward join us, so I was gonna see if he's available to turn on his camera or just kind of talk about himself and his role at Pacific. Hey, Ed.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Thanks for coming by. We're basically just doing a general introduction and what you like about Pacific, and yeah, go from there.
Okay, so my name's Edward, but you can call me Ed or Eddie. I'm a trainer at the gym, and lately we've been trying to figure out a system for virtual training. So there's like lots of different options available through the portal website, I believe.
Absolutely, yeah. We actually talked about that, and we went through your bio. We were talking about how you are from up north, and you came to us within the last year, and we talked about how you would be available for one-on-one training sessions. So hopefully, you know, you get to connect with some students. Anything else you want to share with the listeners out there?
Yeah, they should just check out the different things that are available. Like even just, it doesn't have to be like a huge commitment. There's the exercise as medicine and different programs like that. You can just have us design a program for you, or it can be like through this like Zoom or something, like one-on-one. But there's different ways around it, and there's different ways to get. You know, I feel like a lot of people are kind of neglecting this aspect, even though it's like a health emergency and like a pandemic. But
yeah, I agree. I mean, obviously it's so hard to move. We all feel kind of like stuck and have to be on the computers, but as you know, movement is what we need to kind of get out of our heads, get the emotions out of our bodies. And I definitely know I'm working on my COVID-15 as well. So I appreciate the reminder, Ed, and thank you for reinforcing our, you know, workout planning, virtual sessions, small group trainings. We're doing our best to make sure that we're here for you. And if there's something that you want to know or we can help you out with, please feel free to let me know. Thanks for stopping by, Ed. You can stick around as long as you want.
yeah, okay, I gotta go around 5, but
all right,
stick around for a little bit.
Thanks, Edward. All right, let's go on to the next area. So we have the selectorized area, 2 rows of equipment that is pretty new. It's only been with us for, I would say, under a year and a half. What's neat about this equipment is there's a QR code located on the outside of each machine. So if you had your phone, you take a picture of it and it will show you a video from the makers from Precor of how to use and set up the machine. It has really great levers that are orange colored, so they're easy to find, they're easy to adjust. Really excited to have this. It creates a lot more space for us, and it hits almost any body part that you need. So if you're new to fitness or you know you want to target an area, this is one way to do it in our selectorized area. Our free weights, as you can see on the right, we have UMax dumbbells. They're great, and they're pretty new as well. They're less than 2 years old. We've got some distancing set up on the left side, one of our most popular spaces by far. What's not pictured here is kind of our benches, and we're going to be updating those benches in the next year or so, but they have brand new barbells on them, and they're definitely another popular spot when it comes to free weightlifting or just personal weightlifting. That connects directly to in the selectorized area along with our cable equipment. Easily one of the places that you can find anything that you need. You can create your workout for any muscle group and change the level of difficulty from machine to free weight. All right, our cardio section. So one thing you might not know about the Baun Fitness Center, it's kind of shaped in a circular pattern. So after you enter the front desk, you'll be guided to the right, which will take you through selectorized, through the free weight equipment. The roar room is actually that door in the top right image. And then you come around, swing around to cardio. So the cardio has everything from Stairmasters to recumbent bikes to sitting bikes. I wanted to show you we have Concept 2 rowers. And we have AMTs in that back row, which is adaptive motion trainer, as well as ellipticals and a couple more salt air runners for that quick jump on, jump off, self-propelled movement. Our racquetball court on the left, you'll see a setup for some multi-purpose fitness areas at the moment. So when we reopen, we may adapt this for you to be able to spread out in our facility. On the right, it was just an image to remind you that we allow checkout of glasses, racquetballs, rackets. When we don't have the equipment in there, you're able to use that and reserve space. So that's a great thing that, you know, it's fun to get in there and just play around sometimes. All right, so that's kind of all about the Baun Fitness Center. Right now, I'm gonna get into a couple of different things that we offer fitness related, health related. Something I like to call social well-being offerings, because this is about helping one another and working with people. So the first one is well coaching. This is a brand new program that we're launching this fall. It is a process around how can you be actionable in your well-being? What do you value? What are your strengths? And what's motivating you to be healthy? So we kind of talk through the way to harness all of that. You are really the expert in well coaching, and I work with you to draw that out of you. So there is not a set thing that I would tell you to do or not do, but if you haven't noticed, I'm the one that gets to lead that program. I'm excited, and a certified health and wellness coach. So we're launching that open September 1st to December 1st. On our portal, there is a registration form that you can complete to go ahead and get set up, and then I will contact you to set up that first appointment. It is absolutely free to all students and only accessible to students right now. On the right of that image, there's a little series that we're doing as a collaboration with ASUOP. Insta Health is what we're calling it. So it's a Q&A. Our dietitian, Charlotte, she's gonna be having some sessions, and I will have some sessions. So if you wanna know more, please feel free to look on social media for the Insta Health series coming soon. All right, the Rec Movement Challenge is one that connects you with people across the nation. So this is all about being active and then logging minutes. So how do you stay accountable? This is, if you're looking for a way to do that, you can do that, and you can compete with anyone in this challenge. This starts on September 14th. So we will have a website that you will log on to. The challenge word is actually hyperlinked, and it's just recreationmovement.com. But once that's set up, you'll be able to log in with your U.Pacific email. You can access any pre-recorded fitness class from across the universities in this challenge. That's what's the great thing about it. So let's say you can't make a TigerX class, but you can make another class at another school, and you get to learn from other people all for free. So really excited to have this as an option, and then we get to compete. So if we can get our numbers up, you know, bragging rights, but obviously your health is number one. So you would just log your minutes and see if that motivates you to get moving and have access to more resources to stay well. There's classes that we won't teach here, but they might teach at another university. So we're really excited. Check out our social media for more on this. All right, so now we get into our challenges. So the Move, Play, Explore challenge is first up. This is in about a month from now. It will last about 4 weeks. So the Move, Play, Explore challenge, I'm gonna call it like a cross-training activity. So every day we're gonna offer you like a yoga pose, an exercise. There's gonna be integration with the hike of the week that Laura is gonna be leading. So that will be posted every Friday. So you have options to get moving. So the riding portion will be a workout that you can do on your own, on your bike or on your skateboard, and we'll give you the parameters each week for you as a challenge to get moving. And then you'll be tracking this on a Make Me app. So we will have a code, so you'll be able to access an app and then log in. And then of course, there's awesome prizes that you can win from engaging in this challenge. So all about trying to keep you accountable, trying to let you know you're not in it alone. We're in this together, and maybe even win something for it. So stay tuned for more on that. The Healthy Habits Challenge is becoming a staple for Pacific Recreation, and this time we're doing it for 4 weeks. So this is unique in that it hits on all the dimensions of wellness. So whereas the others might be more fitness related or movement related, this one is kind of touching upon little things that you can do to enhance your areas of wellness from any area. We definitely make this self-select. So if you're thinking, this week I want to focus on these 4, this week I want to focus on those 4, please do. This one's actually going to be integrated with the best-selling book Atomic Habits to help you build upon, you know, what exactly am I going to do that is bite-sized? Something that I can do in 5 to 15 minutes every day to get it a part of my routine to maybe accomplish what I really want to do. So please stay tuned. That starts November 2nd. We'll also track in the Make Me app. All right, so any fitness questions out there?